Okay, it's on. It's Kat. I'm back. I don't know why I'm talking as if like people were waiting for this. Today we're going to talk about confidence. This video is for everyone, but I want to target it towards people in their 20s, like mid-20s. I'm 24 right now, so anyone like early 20s, mid-20s, kind of like that after uni, after college phase, because personally, I feel like that's when it either goes uphill or downhill. So these are just 5, I wouldn't even say tips, sort of like 5 tips or 5 ways that I've personal, I swear, East African people can't do their R's and L's. Okay, so these are like 5 tips or like ways that I have dealt with myself losing confidence or regaining confidence. And if I'm being completely honest, I definitely don't think I am self-confident yet. I'm confident in some ways, but I'm not where I want to be. And it has taken a lot of work for me to even get here. So I want to talk more on this because I feel like this is the kind of video that I would have loved to have watched right before finishing uni. So yeah, I hope that this resonates with someone. Let me know in the comments how you've dealt with it. We can talk about it. I just want this to be like a safe space for people that are just going through life. I've got a cup of tea. I made some green tea, but you know, I'm not gonna make this too long, so let me shut up and get to the video. The first tip, no one knows what they're doing. So I realized I did a 4-year degree in uni, and then I entered the workforce or whatever. And I realized the course I chose to do was something I chose at 17 years old. I didn't know what I was doing at 17 years old. I went to a guidance counsellor and they were like, what are your favorite subjects? Or like, I didn't really talk about my passions or my hobbies at all. I didn't talk about anything that made me happy. But at the same time, I have myself to blame because I was just like, I just want to pick a degree that will get me some money. That's it. That's it. I just wanted to make money. I wasn't thinking of that. And now I'm like, oh, why? You could have done anything. You even could have taken like a gap year or something to really think about what it was that you wanted to do. Because I realized that once I finished university and I started working, after a year or two, I was just like, is that it? Like, is this what people do? Like, people wake up, they do this job, they go home, they go to sleep, and that's it. So I think that really hit me during lockdown. I had a lot to think about, and I was almost like, Kat, what are you doing with your life? I built myself up about it quite a bit. I've learned that a lot of people are on the same boat as me. A lot of people are figuring this whole thing out. Don't lose confidence in life. Like, you will get your turn. Just don't compare yourself to anyone. So relax. Like, just keep doing things that feed your soul and trust the process. Tip number 2. Know and recognize that your body is gonna change every single year. Oh my god, I swear, I must be an expert on body image right now. Like, that's a whole other video. I could talk a whole other video on that because I've really been through it with all that shit. Still going through it. You need to know that your body's gonna change every year. You're not gonna look the same. You're not gonna look the same as you did when you were 17. You might even look better at 25 than you did at 17. But just know that it will change every year, and don't let your body wear you. You wear your body, if that makes sense. So when you gain a little bit of weight, lose a bit of weight, and you're not happy about it, don't let that show. Don't let your body weight wear you. You have to own it. You just need to completely embrace yourself, embrace your body, embrace those insecurities, and it will help with confidence. This is what they mean when they say fake it till you make it. They just mean you have to pretend you love yourself until you really do. And I think when you start working or even studying for exams, I feel like you're so focused on this one goal, accomplishing a degree or a project at work or whatever, you really forget to take care of yourself. You really forget to work out, you forget to eat well, you forget to treat your insides well, you know? We always think it's an exterior thing, but what I've learned is that I need to treat my insides well. Like, once they're healthy, once everything in here is healthy, The outside is just a bonus. Your body is going to change. You're going to gain weight, you're going to lose weight. Who knows? You might even maintain. Who cares? It's really not a big deal if you have to go up with dress size. It really isn't. Or even if you have to go down a size and you've been trying to gain weight. It's a small bump on the road and then you can continue on your path. I wouldn't self-destruct because that's what I used to do, but I just have to keep telling myself that I know this small bump will pass. I know that it is not forever, that I'll feel like this. So make sure you're talking to yourself like that. It is in the mind. It's all in the mind. Guys, this is another gem that I've learned. Don't listen to the hater in your mind. We all have that voice in there. We all have that voice, the discouraging voice, the voice that tells you, no, don't do it, no, don't do it, you're not good enough, you're not confident enough, you're not this, you're not that, there's better people, blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit. Bullshit. We're gonna get to know each other on a personal level because I feel like I've just been through it emotionally. Like, I listen to that voice so much. Every time I'm about to do a YouTube video, wear something, I don't know, just be myself. I have this thing being like, don't do it. Especially for YouTube, like the amount of times I've contemplated doing this video, I have that voice that says, don't do it, you're not good enough. There's a video like that already. Someone else can do this better. If we listen to that, what would we all be doing with our lives? So when I'm not feeling my most confident and I hear that little voice, I just have to speak back to it. I speak back to it. I tell myself that there's something for everyone. That goes for anything, like the way you dress, who you talk to, who you're friends with, what job you do, what country you decide to live in, what video you want to make on YouTube, what content you want to put out on Instagram. Like, there's something for everyone. Someone's gonna like that. You don't have to put stuff out there to be liked. That is not the goal. The goal is to do it because it makes you happy. So do what makes you happy. When you start thinking of yourself, that is when you start living blissfully. That fourth tip. Okay, this is another thing that I've only started doing like a few months ago. You know the way in work, like you'd have annual reviews on like your sales, your performance, or like even in school, like when you have parent-teacher meetings or whatever. You need to start doing that to yourself. You need to check yourself. Get comfortable with your own company first of all and check yourself. Maybe take yourself out. Go out for a little coffee date, go out for a walk or something and be like, this is the time I'm going to dedicate to myself. I want you to listen to your thoughts out loud. Say what you're thinking. You're going to be completely I mean, I do this and I probably look crazy, but what I do, I would go on a walk. I either put my thoughts onto paper, but I found it to be more helpful. You could do that if you want, if you don't want to look like a crazy woman walking down the street. But for me, I go on a walk and I say what I'm thinking. I kind of just like chat to myself. I'm just like, Kat, like why did you think that? Or like, this is the reason why you did that, and da 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 da. And when you say it out loud, you really feel the relief from your chest. It just gets out and you come back home feeling so much better, feeling like you've got that little bit of confidence back, feeling like you can get on with your day and you know it's gonna get better. Now when we're in this awkward 20-something phase in our lives, we're thinking so much. We're thinking like, what is it that I want to do? Where do I want to live next? Do I want to stay in this country? Do I want to start saving for a house? Do I want to, I don't know, like, do I want to be in this job for the rest of my life? I don't know, but we think a lot. We're going through a lot right now. We need to give our minds a break. And I feel like the more you check yourself, the more comfortable you get with your own company. Take yourself out, have a me day, have a couple of me days. And that doesn't just mean face mask, this, whatever. It means writing down goals, some of your thoughts, going to a therapist. But it also just means being real with yourself. And I found that that has helped me quite a lot. It's like I come up with this plan, like a 5-point plan of how I'm gonna like get my shit together for the next week. Because it's all up and down. Guys, I wish I was stable. I wish my confidence was like this. But honestly, it's like that, and then we have some good days, and then we have some medium days, and we have some down days, and so on and so forth. I guess everyone else is like that. I mean, if you could be confident 24/7, goals. Number 5. This is my last tip. Me tip. Cat tip. Whatever you want to call it. I've decided to feed my soul a bit more. I've decided to rediscover old hobbies and find new hobbies. So basically, feed your soul more, especially if you haven't found what it is you want to do and you're feeling low about it. The more you put yourself out there, an opportunity will appear. You could possibly meet someone or be at a place, a certain time, certain place that will lead you to an opportunity that was meant for you because it's your path. So don't just stay still, don't stay in your room. Don't isolate yourself, explore. Whether that be online, I mean, because everyone's doing virtual stuff now anyway, but just explore, feed your soul, like find what it is that makes you feel good. The more you feed your soul, the closer you will be to finding an opportunity that is meant for you, something that will make you feel happy. And I feel like when you're truly happy, you'll find true confidence, you'll find your bliss, and you just want to live life. Live life, guys, like no one is watching. That's gonna be my mantra. I'm talking to you as if I'm going to talk to my friends. None of that. Hi guys, whatever. No, we're all on par here. Giving advice, we're giving beauty, we're giving tips, we're giving fashion, we're giving hair, whatever, we're chatting. But that's that. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I need to cut it because my battery's gonna die. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Whoever's watching, thank you so much. Love you. Mwah. Bye.